What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by My Music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I do have a new song out recently called Don't Forget About Me, the Supernova version, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, we have a new proposal here in the mix, and this actually skipped the draft proposal phase and went straight into a real proposal for reasons I guess are explained here. So let me go ahead and see. Obviously, you can tell it's passing, but we're going to get into that in a minute, or we'll come back to it, I should say. Let's actually go and see what the proposal is all about, and that is, as you can see here from Clay, this was approved by all members of the SPS Foundation board unanimously, and the decision was made to expedite this proposal due to the amount of time remaining before the Conclave Arcana set release. So, I don't want to get into the whole thing here, but there's a little background on, like, this has been brought up in the past, but it's now we have a little bit more organization. It's very simple, right? The essential breakdown of this is that we are going to reduce the SPS to DEC conversion fee from 2.5% to 0.5%. So if I remember correctly, the way that it's set up now is for every $1 worth of SPS that you burn, you get 975 DEC, right? Usually it's $1 is 1,000 DEC, so you'd be getting 975. Reducing it this much would mean that you would get 995 DEC, again, if I'm doing the math in my head correctly, which doesn't seem like a lot, and I never understood why the fee was so high. Like 2.5% may not seem like a lot, but it's a decent chunk, especially if you're burning quite a bit of SPS. And I know there was some discussion, at least it was explained early on, to avoid any kind of like arbitrage exploitation, but to me, that's like it's a very big deterrent to burn if we're not as close to peg as we need to be, or even over peg. Now, by doing this, I think we will encourage more people to burn. But again, I'm not smart enough to know, and maybe somebody can explain here in the comments what kind of arbitrage exploits we could potentially see. Now, at the end of the day, I'm still actually not too worried about this, because keep in mind, this is a one-way transaction. So unlike, that we got this from the Terra Luna project where you could burn both ways, you can only burn SPS to DEC. You cannot go back the other way. So any SPS that's burned, even like if it's exploited like crazy, will never get back, right? The idea is that SPS is burned, it's gone forever. Now, hopefully we don't get into a situation where somebody finds a way to arbitrage this and, mint, I don't know, hundreds of millions or billions of DEC for a little SPS, but I don't think that would ever happen, or the team would allow that to happen. So we'll have to see if there's any good arguments against it. Going back to it, though, we can see here that we are at about 109 million total votes and 88% passing. So this is comfortably passing right now, and you can see here that I am voting for it. I don't know where our recent votes were at. We had 244 million on the last one, 304 million the one before that, 227, 347. Okay, I don't know if this is the highest, but it's the highest in the past 5 or 6 or so, or 7. Yeah, 346. Okay, so, I mean, we're at 100 million out of maybe a potential 350 million that usually votes. Now, granted, there is like 900 million staked SPS that can vote, or almost a billion staked SPS at this point, but our participation has not been very high. In fact, I'm curious. Oh, we can't sort by, I guess we can't sort by end date, start date, creator, subject. So we can't sort by like most participated in. But again, 300 million or 350-ish million is what I'm seeing. I don't think that there's anything, most times people will just not even bother. So my expectation is that we have about 30% of the vote that would potentially vote in this. And if it's already passing, I'm sure that there are many people that had to sign off on it that are probably large stakeholders to make it worth Clay's time. Again, I don't think that it's a bad thing necessarily, but I'm open to arguments against that if they can be formed and make sense. Again, I don't deal with the arbitrage. I don't mess with all of that. To me, like, it's very simple. If SPS is close enough, if DEC is close enough to peg, I'll burn SPS, right? And now I'll probably even be more incentivized to burn SPS for it rather than going in and transacting it on the market, which there is a fee, right? I think it's 0.25%, so not 2.5, but 0.25%. So it's obviously significantly smaller. But at the end of the day, I want to help the ecosystem. I want to burn SPS. And, you've seen in previous videos, I want lots of SPS to burn, and I want people to be incentivized to burn SPS rather than disincentivized and go sell on the marketplace. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if there's anything that sticks out to you about this, but I would say it's a good move. I don't know if they're going to choose to end it early. I mean, 6 days is more than the amount of time until the presale, so I would hate to see... I don't know. I would hate to see this not active before the presale, but again, there might need to be a proposal to speed this up. So we'll see. I guess sometimes you just have to go and follow the rules. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.